Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Professor.
Before we start today's class, quick show of hands. Did anyone here sit the KIIP pre-evaluation exam last month, on the 25th of July?
I did, Professor.
Not me. I wasn't ready for it.
I tried to register, but by the time I got to the site, the seats near me were already taken.
Wait, there was an exam on the 25th?
I didn't hear anything about that. I'm new here.
Same here. I'm new too.
And that right there is exactly why we're having this class. Some of you didn't even know it happened. Others tried and couldn't get in on time. Today we clear all of that up. So here's the real question. When is the next one, and how do you actually get a seat before it's gone? And the honest answer starts with this. There isn't one single schedule. The KIIP runs on two completely different systems, paper and computer, and each one has its own calendar, its own rhythm, and its own rules. Let's start with paper. Once a year, usually within the first days of December, the Ministry of Justice posts one calendar with every paper round for the whole next year. For the pre-evaluation specifically, that comes out to 8 Saturdays across the year. 8? So roughly one a month? That's exactly the trap. Some months get skipped completely, and this year, the worst stretch runs from May 9th to July 25th. 77 days without a single paper test. So if you miss one round, the next one might not be next month. It could be much further away than you'd expect. Here's the relief though. If you miss it, or you don't pass, there is no mandatory waiting period for the paper test. You simply register again for the next date on the calendar. But don't treat that freedom lightly. Retaking on a whim has its own trap, and we'll get to that. Now, if a Saturday doesn't work for you, here's where computer changes everything. A new batch opens for booking every other Thursday, and stays open for a full week, so instead of 8 dates a year, you get a fresh window every 2 weeks. And once you're inside that window, test dates run almost every weekday, not just one Saturday. It's offered in 3 cities, Seoul, Gwangmyeong, and Daejeon. Seoul and Gwangmyeong, though, only run on weekdays.
Weekdays only? I can't get time off work for that.
Then Daejeon is your answer. It's the only center that also opens on weekends, otherwise, you're back to a Saturday paper round. One more edge computer has. Results land in just 2 business days. Paper takes about 2 weeks. So between the two systems, you're almost never stuck waiting for a seat. But there's one rule that can undo all of that freedom in a single click, and that's exactly what we cover next. So here's that trap I promised. It has nothing to do with paper or computer. It applies no matter which one you choose, or how many times you switch between them. Your placement is always based on your most recent pre-evaluation score, never your best one. Retake even by accident and a better result can get replaced by a worse one. Score 45 points and you're placed at level 3. Retake the very next day, score 40, and your placement drops to level 2, even though you'd already proven you belonged higher.
Wait, so retaking to try for a better score could actually make things worse?
Exactly. And because there's no cooldown on either format, it's easy to do without meaning to. So only retake if you're confident you'll do better, not just because a seat happens to be open. If your current score already gets you where you need to be, leave it alone. And that's the one rule to remember through all of this. Plenty of chances to test, but only one score ever counts, your latest. So that's the whole system. 2 formats, 2 very different rhythms, and one rule that governs them both. But schedules like this change every year. Which is why everything in this video came from exactly one place. The KIIPtest.org notice board. That page is always current, even when a render like this one isn't. So here's what we'll do. When the new calendar drops, we'll remake this exact class with the new dates. Subscribe to our class so you get the update the moment it's out. But you don't have to wait for exam day to find out where you actually stand. Take our free diagnostic and see your estimated level in minutes. No waiting for any calendar. And our mobile app is launching soon. So join the pre-launch waitlist for early access. See you in the next class.